All right, so get this. You send us this YouTube video all about Sanskrit switch words, and let me tell you, it's a total rabbit hole.
Oh, yeah.
But like a really fascinating one.
Hmm.
We're talking ancient words, almost like mantras that can supposedly help with all sorts of things,
Yeah.
from attracting wealth to boosting your health.
It's really interesting how these switch words seem to tap into the power of language and intention. The video claims they come from ancient Sanskrit texts,
Right.
like the Vedas,
Yeah.
and even epic poems like the Ramayana.
So it's like using ancient wisdom for modern day problems. I kind of love it.
Yeah.
So how do these switch words actually work? What are some examples?
Well, the video mentions using Shreem and Kuber to attract wealth and prosperity.
Shreem and Kuber. Got it.
Okay.
And those are connected to
Shreem is a well-known mantra associated with Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity in Hinduism.
Makes sense.
And Kuber is the treasurer of the gods. So right away you see that connection to these really deep cultural beliefs about abundance.
That's so interesting. And it gets even more layered.
Yeah.
Because the video also suggests combining these switch words with more traditional practices like writing shubhlav, which means good fortune, and drawing swastikas.
Right.
You know, those ancient symbols.
Yeah, the symbols of auspiciousness.
It's like a multi-pronged approach,
The
drawing on the power of language,
definitely.
symbolism, and ritual. Makes you wonder if the words themselves are the key,
Yeah.
or if it's the intention and belief we put behind them.
Exactly. That's a great question.
It really makes the difference. Okay, so besides money, what else can these switch words help with?
Well, health is a big one.
For sure.
The video highlights Kavat Kundal, which translates to armor and earrings.
Okay, armor and earrings. I like that.
It's about invoking divine protection and creating a shield against negativity.
It's like a divine warrior decked out and ready to fight off bad vibes. I dig it. What about Sap Chiranjeevi?
Oh, yeah.
The video mentions that one for overall well-being.
So, Sapt Chiranjeevi means 7 immortals. They're legendary figures in Hindu tradition who represent different aspects of longevity and well-being. So by calling upon them, you're essentially invoking their blessings.
I see.
For a long and healthy life.
So it's like these switch words are shortcuts to tap into these ancient energies and archetypes. It's like a direct line to these powerful concepts.
That's a great way to put it.
Right.
It's fascinating how these words can act as bridges between our conscious intentions and the deeper layers of meaning.
I know, it's kind of blowing my mind.
Embedded in these traditions.
I love it. Okay, so there's one for me.
Oh, yeah?
Vakodayam. That's the switch word for focus and concentration.
Yes.
Something I could have used a lot of back in my school days.
I love the imagery behind this one.
Oh, yeah.
Vakodayam comes from a Sanskrit shloka that means like the focus of a heron.
A heron.
Exactly.
Like the bird.
Think about how a heron stands perfectly still.
Yeah.
Laser focus on its prey. That's the kind of concentration this switch word aims to cultivate.
So it's not about forcing yourself to focus. It's about tapping into that natural state of deep attention.
Yeah.
Almost like channeling
I like that.
the spirit of the heron.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of channeling spirits,
Okay.
what about sleep?
Any switch words for those of us who could use a little more or a little less?
Well, for those who want to sleep more. No judgment here.
Sometimes we all need it.
There's Kumkaran.
Wait, isn't Kumkaran that giant from the Ramayana who slept for like 6 months straight?
You got it.
I mean, if you want to embrace your inner sleepy giant,
right?
Kumkaran is your guy. But what about if you need less sleep?
On the flip side, if you're battling excessive sleepiness, the video suggests using Suryadev, the sun god.
So it's like choosing between slumber and the energy of the sun.
Exactly. It's all about shifting your energy and intention.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, and speaking of shifting energy, let's talk about legal issues.
Yeah.
The video recommends Satyamev Jayate.
Satyamev Jayate means truth alone triumphs.
Satyamev Jayate. Truth alone triumphs.
Okay, and you've probably heard it before.
You know,
Yeah.
I feel like I have, but I can't place it.
It's the national motto of India.
Oh, wow.
And it's inscribed on their emblem.
That's why it sounds so familiar. It's like calling on that higher principle of truth to prevail in your situation. I love that. Yeah. Especially in times when things feel chaotic or unfair.
Yeah.
It's a good reminder that truth and integrity will ultimately win out.
Yeah.
Okay, what about beauty? Are there switch words for that?
There are. For enhancing beauty, the video suggests Swapna Sundari, which means dream beauty.
Dream beauty, I love that.
Or 16 Shringar,
okay,
which refers to the 16 adornments traditionally used to enhance beauty.
So dream beauty and 16 adornments. I like the sound of both of those. And what I appreciate is that the video emphasizes that anyone can use these switch words.
Absolutely.
Regardless of gender. It's not about conforming to any specific beauty standards.
Right.
It's about enhancing your own unique beauty.
Yeah.
And feeling confident in your own skin.
Yeah.
Inner beauty radiating outward.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
So this next one's pretty interesting. For those looking to increase their height, the video recommends using Mahima.
Mahima. Interesting. What does that even mean?
Well, Mahima means greatness or magnificence. The idea is to kind of invoke that sense of expansion and growth.
I see. So not just metaphorically, but like physically too.
Exactly. Think big, grow big.
I like that. Is there anything else the video suggests for height?
There's a fascinating little tidbit about having children sleep facing south.
Oh, interesting.
It's connected to Vastu Shastra.
Vastu Shastra, that's all about.
Yeah, the ancient Indian science of architecture.
Right, how the design and placement of things in your home can influence energy.
Exactly. And in Vastu Shastra, directions hold a lot of significance.
I see.
The south is associated with stability and grounding. So it's interesting to think about how that might relate to growth.
Okay, now for a topic that I think a lot of people can relate to, depression, the video suggests soma as a switch word for alleviating those feelings.
Soma has a fascinating history.
Oh, yeah.
In Hindu mythology, it's a sacred drink that's associated with the moon.
Okay.
It's often described as having these healing and invigorating properties.
It's like we're tapping into that lunar energy
Yeah.
to find some balance and calm.
Exactly.
Does the video suggest anything else for dealing with depression besides the switch word itself?
The video also suggests spending time in the moonlight and nurturing close relationships, particularly with one's mother.
That's interesting. It's like finding those sources of comfort and support that can help us through tough times. And there's definitely something soothing about moonlight.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's like a gentle reminder that even in darkness, there's always light.
Beautifully said.
Yeah.
All right, what's next on our switch word journey?
For those seeking fame and recognition, especially in creative fields, the video recommends Kleem.
Kleem. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. What's the meaning behind it?
Kleem is a powerful seed mantra that's often associated with attracting love, beauty, and charisma.
I see.
So it makes sense that it could also be used to attract attention and opportunities.
Right, which could lead to fame and recognition.
Exactly.
It's like amplifying your energy and drawing people towards you, like a magnet. That could be useful for anyone who's trying to put themselves out there.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the arts or any other field.
Okay, for sure.
I'm ready for the final switch word. What have we got?
This last one is anima, and it's for those dealing with excessive bone growth or tumors.
Anima. It sounds kind of like a superpower.
Well, in a way, anima is one of the 8 siddhis, or supernatural powers in yogic traditions. It refers to the ability to become incredibly small, even to the size of an atom.
Wow. Okay, so that's some powerful imagery. How does that connect to dealing with tumors?
It's about harnessing that power of shrinking or dissolving those unwanted growths.
I see.
The video even suggests that it could potentially help dissolve cancerous cells.
Wow. That's a pretty bold claim. It's definitely pushing the boundaries of what we typically think of as possible. But, you know, it is interesting to consider how our thought and beliefs might influence our physical bodies, even on a cellular level.
Exactly. It brings up a lot of questions about that mind-body connection.
For sure.
And the untapped potential that might exist within us.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here. We've got switch words for everything from wealth and health.
It's a lot.
To sleep and even fame. It's a lot to process.
Yeah.
What stands out to you from all of these?
I think what really stuck with me is the idea that these simple words can act as bridges to these powerful concepts and energies.
Right. It's like they're giving us a way to access and activate these deeper layers of meaning that are often hidden beneath the surface.
I completely agree. And it makes you wonder if these words can have such an impact, what other possibilities might exist.
It's like we've just opened a door to a whole new world of possibility.
Exactly. And it's a world worth exploring.
It's like we've just opened a door to a whole new world of possibilities.
Exactly. And it's a world worth exploring.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
It really is mind-blowing to think that these ancient sounds and syllables could potentially hold so much power. It's like a key to unlocking a hidden dimension of language and human potential.
I agree. And what's particularly fascinating to me is how these switch words blend ancient traditions with, modern self-help concepts.
It is. It's like a bridge between the wisdom of the past and the aspirations of the present.
Absolutely. And it raises the question if these switch words can work, but other possibilities are out there.
It's so exciting to think about what other ancient wisdom or practices might hold keys to unlocking our potential.
Who knows?
Right. This deep dive has been a great reminder that there's always more to learn, more to explore, more to discover about ourselves and the world around us.
I think that's a great note to end on. This exploration of Sanskrit switch words has been a journey of curiosity.
I agree.
A testament to the power of language and intention.
Definitely.
And an invitation to keep seeking, keep questioning, and keep diving deep into the mysteries of life.
Beautifully said. Wow. Well, to our listener, thank you for joining us on this adventure.
Yes.
Thank you. We hope this deep dive has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to explore the power of language and intention in your own life.
And remember, the journey of self-discovery is an ongoing one, and there's always something new to learn.
We'll see you on our next deep dive.